Welcome to Minecraft Survival. It has been uh, a while. It's been a couple months, and I'm on 7 here, who is my best horse that I bred. So yeah, it's been a while. I actually don't even know what the last thing I included that I included in the video was, but I cleared out this area. I was gonna level this entire thing, but I didn't. So yeah, this might be new, and I think I know what I'm going to put over here, but that is a thing for another video. And along with that other building, I did move my nether portal to the roof of the nether. Ignore that one. But yeah, I moved it to the roof of the nether, which I will talk about in a upcoming video, because that's where it's going to be important. As you can see, just my old spawn area here. Also, another thing that I don't think was included, I found a mob spawner right here, and my base is right there, and it was a skeleton spawner until I broke it. Then it was no longer a skeleton spawner. So yeah, I still have to go over there, but I could have had one right here this entire time. It's tragic. Now this brings us to today's topic, or today's video, which is this villager area, which is nowhere near sufficient. So as part of my next project, I want to build a massive trading hall area for like all the villagers. And this just won't cut it, so that is what we are going to be focused on this video. Kind of making it up as I go along, but I have sort of like an outline of like where I want things to be. Sort of. I made it yeah, stone bricks outline. This is kind of like, it's gonna be like a big project, but I think it is going to turn out quite well. So yeah, this is the approximate size of everything. Alright, so I have this like second layer figured out. If you watched my previous video, you know I've been watching Hermitcraft, and one of those things, it's like they talk about gradients, so I'm going to gradient like the stone on top of each other, and hopefully that makes this semi cool-ish, hopefully. So yeah, I have this area is going to be the villager breeding area. All of this, I'm going to need a lot of villagers in the future, so this is the area I have set up for that. And so the plan is, so there's gonna be like rows of villagers here to just trade me whatever I want, and here, but these guys actually, they don't need this big space. They just need like a 1x1. If I'm feeling good, a 1x2, but they don't need all of this. They don't need a 2x2 area of space. These villagers are being treated too well, and I am going to fix that. First, I'm going to finish layering this cobblestone, so I really should install replay mod, but it'll turn out. Alright, I have placed the cobblestone. It's not looking too bad, I gotta say. Now I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know where to go from here. This is about as far as I plotted. I do think a nice like spruce wood or dark oak wood would go well, so I'm probably gonna use some of that. Maybe. I'll let you know when I figure something out. Apparently I don't have any spruce wood, so I guess I'm going to have to find that. Come on, 7. Ignore the lag. So I was going to find spruce, but then I found this wandering trader who has spruce saplings. So this changes my plan. I will be right back with some emeralds. And I don't know if I included this in any of the videos, but I did clear out all of this land. And here's my base. Saplings acquired. And now there's no use for this guy anymore. Oh look, 2 leads. My inventory's full. Get rid of some. Alright. Now let's actually go continue the build. Alright, so I have a bit over a stack. That's definitely not enough, but let's see how far this is gonna get me. But first I will just finish building out this area. I guess make it all one level. So yeah, let me finish this. Oh, wrong button. Alright, so I think I got a good baseline here. So I did the stone bricks on the bottom, stone bricks on the top. This is going to be the entrance to the village trading hall. Obviously all this is going to get dismantled because this just doesn't fit in anywhere with the new build. So yeah, that's going to be entrance. It's going to be an arch, so I gotta figure out how to make an arch. Should be fun. So yeah, but this is, I think, a good layout to how things are looking here. It's going good so far. I just gotta build an arch. Wish me luck. Alright, it took me about 2 seconds to make this design, but I do like it. So yeah, now I think the next priority is to do the floor, just so I can get another good baseline on how things are going. But this is, don't worry, I'm not going to leave it like this. I just think for now it is a good like entrance. So now I gotta start clearing dirt. Wish me luck. Alright, everything is cleared. Sorry about that. Everything is cleared out. Now I gotta figure out what I want to do with the floor. Should I do spruce logs, or should I do spruce planks? This is very... Should I bite the bullet and do spruce logs, or... I think... Hard choice. I decided. I think I'm going to bite the bullet and do spruce logs, which means I need a whole lot more than what I currently have. I think right now I'll just kind of do a border. What happens if I like shear one by accident? Doesn't really do anything. So that does something. Oh. And let's just hope I don't accidentally shear any of them. Or whatever that, shave them. I don't know what that mechanic's called. Anyway, I'll be back with a lot more logs. Alright, I used like 4 stacks of bone meal. So I guess it's time to see how far this gets me. Probably not that far. Honestly, it was more than I thought it would be. So yeah, that's a plus, I guess. Back to chopping trees. I do need more bone meal, but lucky for me, I got an unlimited supply. That's not what I meant to... How did I... Not what I meant to do. But, alright. I love my minecart track. Just so peaceful. This is why I don't use elytras. Alright, so I have a good chunk of logs. Let's see if this gets us through this area and this area. Alright, so I did have enough to finish all of the flooring. This, there'll be like this. So the idea is if I place these blocks, if I place these blocks, don't worry, I'm gonna use logs for this also. So the idea is, hold on. I shouldn't have used all of them. Oh well. So you're gonna look out here and see all of the villagers that are just stuck in here that have to give me more villagers. But I do need a little gate here and I do need some glass. So let me go do that. You know, I have to say, I do really like this look. So yeah, I have more glass smelting, but this might be enough. Nope, I need 5 more blocks. Alright, I placed the 5 blocks. Now all I have to do is add a gate here so the villagers can't escape. Alright, my little... Oh, hold on. My gate is complete. So now these... Wait. Oh, well, so now these villagers can pretty much roam free, but now I have to destroy this building. So I have to do that. But for now, be free, villagers. You can have 1 morsel of freedom today, but only today. I'll have to be careful, otherwise these villagers will escape, and we can't have that. Alright, now that their home is destroyed, they're free to mingle. Oh, ignore that, ignore that. Now I have to destroy all these beds and place the beds over there. First I gotta fix this. Much better. I guess there's a cat. But then there's the... Oh, I have stone. Fixed. Alright, so the beds are moved. Now all there is left to do is fix this. Now I have to get more spruce logs. I didn't even realize this, but we hit day 300. So this is now a 300-day world. That's immediately going to be the title of this video. Alright. Got it all done, and the villagers are going to sleep. But I feel like I should give them more beds, so I'm gonna go do that right after I kick this guy out and steal his bed. Nice. Day 300, and alright, I did take the process of upgrading these guys. Oh. Alright, now these guys are mostly updated with the new environment, and I think since these are the originals, the OGs if you will, they get to stay here. But everyone else gets little 1 by 1 to stay in. Yeah, like 1 minute, like. So yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of villagers for a lot of money, and for a lot of beacons. Spoilers. But anyway, yeah. Oh right, I'm gonna get them more beds. All right. So now they all have beds, or they all should have beds. Hopefully. Yes. Alright, they all have beds, and they all should have beds, so now all there is left to do is light up this area here. How do I want to do this exactly? I don't know, but I'll figure out as I go. Alright, now there shouldn't be any mobs spawning in here, because it's all nice and lit up. So now on to the roof, which I'm going to be making out of deep slate. Hopefully this is enough, because I really don't want to go mining. So wish me luck. Well, I used all my deep slate, and this is what I got. I suppose I should light it up so mobs don't spawn. Yeah, now I have to go mining. Yep. Alright. More deep slate, more slabs. Let's try this again. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but it is functional. I will like make it beautiful later, but right now it doesn't look half bad. I like this arch. The inside looks pretty good, except for these dark spots, which I'll fix later. But yeah, this is probably where I'm going to end the video. I only did one thing. This video was a little boring, I guess, but if you liked it, subscribe. Quick rave session.